Welcome to my first video. It's so hot. Hey guys, welcome to my first video. So if you guys follow me on Instagram or just kind of know me, you know that I've been wanting to do YouTube for a very long time, and I'm finally doing it. Today I'm going to be doing a kind of like get ready with me chatty video. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me questions and I will be answering them here on this video. If this isn't the best video you've ever watched in your whole entire life, don't judge me. A girl's gotta start somewhere, you know? Let's get started! I'll be using the NYX Angel Veil primer. You guys asked me what inspired me to be a makeup artist and to do makeup. And honestly, ever since I was young, I've always been like super obsessed with makeup. And I just knew that I wanted to do something with it. So, like, I know this sounds really cliche, but I think it would be really cool if I was able to wake up every morning and just do what I love, and that would be my job. Like, how cool would that be, you know? So I'm gonna use the Hourglass foundation stick, and we're just gonna apply that all over the face. And don't forget to put it on your neck, because you don't want to be those girls that have two-toned faces. I'm that girl that's like staring at you at the store and I'm like, bitch. I can't judge too much because I used to be that girl, so. Like, I used to think I was so bomb at makeup. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm like super good right now. I've gotten a lot better compared to my makeup skills like 3 years ago. I'd say we've improved a lot. Yeah, I for sure was that girl that had like the line here of like foundation and actual skin color. So now I just make sure that I like blend it all the way down. Sometimes I even like blend it to my chest, because you want to be one color. Okay, so a tip for you ladies is when you're trying to color match your foundation, don't match it here, because of course you want foundation that matches your skin color, but you also have to think about how your body, like my body, is way tanner than my face. I don't tan my face because I don't want to get like wrinkles and all that stupid stuff, but you make sure that you match your foundation to your neck or your chest, not your hand. So yeah. Next question. Is your name Anna V or Anna? What does the V stand for? Okay, so my name is Anna, and the V is for my middle name. My middle name is Valerie, so that's kind of how I got Anna V. How old are you? I am 23 and I was born in January. I'm a Aquarius. I kind of hate that my birthday's in January because I'm like a summer person. Like, I love the summer, and I usually like hibernate during the winter because I hate going outside. I hate being cold. Like, how do people like the winter? I just don't like it. It's not my thing. I'm going to be going in with my KKW concealer in the shade 6. Dude, you guys have to try this. It's so good. I feel like it reminds me of the Shape Tape concealer, but I definitely like this one a lot more. And I kind of just like line that out underneath my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, and on my chin. Okay, next question. How tall are you? So that's kind of a touchy subject. No, I'm just kidding. Well, kind of it is, because I'm like 5'1", and my whole life I've always been the really small girl. It definitely has its perks, like I can wear heels every single day if I really wanted to. Or let's see what else. I was always front of the line in like school, because you know how they'd be like shortest to tallest, so I was always like the first one in line. What else? At least I can say that I'm always looking up. I would say the cons are like when I was younger, I could never get on the rides because I was too short, and I'd be like, I'm like old enough to get on the ride. Honestly, I don't even know where this is from. My roommate gave it to me. She said she got it in her like Ipsy bag and doesn't use it, but it's a contour stick, so I guess you could use any contour stick, but I actually really like it, so I kind of really want to know where she got it from because I want another one. But you can just use any like creamy contour stick that you want. I look so wild right now. Okay, next question is, what's your favorite type of music? I kind of like whatever. Actually, I take that back. I'm not really into like EDM kind of music. Like, I don't hate the music, but it's definitely not my vibe. Like, if someone was like, hey, let's go to EDC, I'd be like, I'm good. I'm not a big country person, even though there's a few songs that I've heard that I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. Like, I'm not really into like corridos or anything like that, but at like a family party, like I'll definitely like get down with it, you know? Like, hit me up with some J. Cole and we're good. Okay, so now we're gonna set my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade 10. If you guys haven't tried this powder, you guys have to try it. It's like super bomb. I reach for this powder more often than I reach for like my higher end, like my Laura Mercier or my Kat Von D one, because it's just so good. And it's only like, I know it's like less than like $10. So I kind of just dab that into underneath my eye. And it just kind of gets rid of like the shine. Ah! The way I like to apply my powder is with the Beauty Blender and just kind of like dab it into my skin. I feel like it just goes on like so smoothly. Like, you can tell already, like my skin just kind of looks like kind of just like super smooth. So just kind of like dab, don't rub it, dab it into the skin. That'll help you with the shine, it'll help it stay on for longer. And focus mainly like underneath the eyes and on your T-zone where you get the most greasy. And on my chin I get really greasy. This kind of like mattens everything out. And if you want to add more shine, you could always put like a highlight on, which is what I'm gonna do later on. I always like to go in, even though we kind of did a cream contour, I always like to go in still with a powder contour or powder bronzer, because it just, I don't know, I just like it. I'm going to be using the Anastasia powder bronzer in the shade Rich Amber. This stuff is so bomb. It's kind of like, it's like super like blendable. And I like to use this is an e.l.f. brush. I like this brush because it's like dense, you know? How I like to apply my bronzer is making sure that I don't like go back and forth. I kind of like just dab it into my skin, because if you go back and forth, you're you're gonna move your foundation and everything that you just set. So you just want to dab it in there. So just kind of like dab, 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 dab. Okay, that was embarrassing. So now we're going to use the NARS blush. I actually got this as a birthday gift from Sephora. And it's really small, like it's not even as big as my palm. If they ever give you guys the option to pick this as one of your gifts, get it, boo. So this brush that I use is the B Bella NG307. I like it because it's tapered and it just kind of like gets where you need it to be. I try not to go too crazy with the blush because I'm not a big blush person. So I just kind of like dab it on there lightly and I bring it up. Because you don't just want like one little circle of blush. You want to bring it up a little. Just to give your face a little bit of color. Not just like one big blob of just like foundation on your face. I'm going to put that on your cheeks. I like this blush because it has kind of like a shimmer to it. So it kind of just gives you that glowy, shimmery, healthy skin look, you know? Okay, so now you're all blushed up. Now we're going to go in with the Anastasia and I'm Amrezy. I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name, but so you're just going to place that here. I like to go in and apply that to the arch of my brow and on the bridge and tip of my nose. See, it kind of just like gives you that like glowy, healthy skin look. And then I go a little bit on my forehead and then you just look very glowy. And for the days that you're trying to be super extra, you could put it on the top on your Cupid's bow. I hope this is called Cupid's bow because if it's not, I'm feel really dumb. So this is my full foundation routine. I usually finish it off with my spray, but I think I actually left that at my parents' house because I can't find it, so I'm gonna have to go buy another one. Or go visit my parents. Love you, Mom. Because I'm pretty sure my mom's gonna watch this. Hi, Mom. So for my eyes, I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. I love this palette because it's so pretty. Okay, so next question is, I've been following you for a while and I noticed that your Instagram game has stepped up. What have you been doing different? Aw, thank you. I would say the biggest difference is my lighting and my camera. I've learned how to edit better, I've learned how to point the camera when I'm taking a picture, the lighting. The camera has made a huge difference. So I used to take my pictures with my iPhone, and I still do, like some pictures I still do that, but like my actual very detailed pictures of my makeup, I started taking them with this camera, which is my Canon T3i. I want to get a different camera because this one doesn't have like auto zoom or autofocus. It's really hard for me to, because I can't really see that well, is to tell if it's actually like focused on me. Like right now I just kind of focused it and I think that I wasn't focused before, so if some of the content is blurry, like my bad. So I'd say the biggest difference would be just my equipment. I purchased like pretty much all my stuff on Amazon. Like it's nothing like crazy expensive. To blend my shadow, I like to use a pointed blending brush, and this is from B Bella. It's RG 222 brush. It's one of my favorites, and you guys, B Bella and Morphe are are like the best places to go and get brushes because they're super affordable. you don't need super expensive brushes to have nice makeup. Like, I don't know who told people that, but it's definitely not true, boo. So go get you some B Bella brushes or Morphe brushes, because they are, I've had a few of these Morphe brushes for at least like 2 years now, and they're still perfect. Like, no shedding, nothing. They do everything that expensive brushes do. So with a smaller pointed brush, the RG215, I'm going to go in with a bit of a darker shade and just kind of pop that into my corner eye. Ooh, that's kind of dark. And just blend that out. It kind of just gives you that, I have kind of smaller eyes, so I like to focus the darker colors on the corners of my eyes so that it gives the illusion that they're bigger, you know? I'm gonna go in with the B Bella NG342. It's a really small pointed brush. I like to use this brush to go underneath my waterline. It just kind of gives your eyes that like smoky eye effect. And I'm going to go in with this top shimmery color, and I'm going to place that on my lid. So now I'm just going to go back in with the same brush that I first used, and I'm just going to like go in there and try and blend everything kind of just together. And then I'm just going to go in with the same highlight that we used up here and pop that into my inner corner. Just kind of opens up my eyes a bit. Next, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia lip palette. I love this palette. It has so many colors. It's running out because I usually use this for my clients, and I can like mix colors and make some lighter, make some darker. I just love this palette. One of my coworkers actually gave me this palette, so if you're watching this, shout out to you, girl. I go with this shade right here. It's number 2 in the palette. I think the reason it took me so long to do this YouTube video is because, I mean, putting yourself out there is scary. Especially nowadays, like, people are so judgy about everything. Like, they judge everything that you do. It doesn't even matter. Like, you could be breathing and people would be like, why are you breathing like that, huh? How dare you breathe like that? But I feel like I finally have gotten to the point where I'm like, who even cares what people think? Like, people are gonna have an opinion regardless of what you do, so why let that stop you from doing what you want to do? So now I'm just gonna go do my my eyelashes. I'm not gonna put falsies on. I have to go to work after this. So this is the finished look. I went ahead and used my Falsies Maybelline mascara. This is my favorite mascara. But if you guys enjoyed watching this video, it would mean so much to me if you guys subscribe. I'm not trying to be cliche like all the other YouTubers, but it really would mean so much to me if you guys subscribed and kept on watching my videos. I'll be making some more. I'm going to try to post weekly now that I finally popped my YouTube cherry. It's not as scary as I thought it was going to be. So I will definitely be filming more. I will see you guys in my next video.